Hello, welcome to another very special episode on the OTT review series. And today we are talking about this the legendary Harshad Mehta scam 1992. I think, Shishmit, we've never seen anything like this before in the history of Indian TV series or this thing in any way, right? I mean, what a fantastic TV series it was.
Yes, I think probably one of my favorite TV series. I watched it very late, but I think it was worth the wait.
रिस्क है तो इश्क है Shishmit. The fictionalization of these dialogue bazis and the way the background music it just gives you that such a great experience, a cinematic experience also. Obviously it's based on a true story. Couple of the accounts terms and stock market terms I found it very difficult to understand, but for you, the CA background, I think you must have enjoyed it from beginning to the end.
Yes, I mean, it was amazing. And I always thought that after clearing, I would watch this scam 1992 because I wanted to see how stock market or SEBI came into the picture. And he literally, I feel like he was a person who taught India so much. And I think this guy, the way he acted, Akshat Mehta, you also have to give credit to Pratik Gandhi. I think he was amazing. And it's probably one of the best web series ever made, ever made.
So the story goes in such a way that a small time struggler just wants to have more money and become rich. And then he realizes, okay, stock market is something that he would like to learn and then grow from there. Harshad Mehta, again, someone from Gujarat, came down to Mumbai and then built his entire dynasty. Now, while watching the whole TV series itself, we completely feel like we are with him. And suddenly we are rooting and cheering for him also. And the points that the best part is, from at least from my perspective, the fact that the makers did not make him the hero, rather they justified why he did whatever it is that he did. And then the political system all around, the way that it pressurizes you the moment they realize that you've become a pretty big thing. So I just want your thoughts on these different aspects of it. So should we stay grounded, maybe like the Tatas, or do we like to flash our wealth like the Ambanis? I mean, what are your thoughts when, as an individual, when you were learning, when you were going through the series?
So it had mixed emotions, honestly. Like, you're probably thinking whether I should support this guy, whether he's a fraud, whether the entire government is doing something wrong with him, or everybody is against him. So I think this goes to show that why this is probably the highest rated series in India, and that is the reason because they tried to bring in a lot of characters, and these are all real time characters, and they really form their roles so brilliantly. And I feel when you are in a moment when you don't even know that you'll be part of the lead character's team or you want to be against him, that is where you know that this series is next level. So I think we all rooted for probably him to win, or at times probably we thought, I think he's not doing it right. But the way they showed, I think they gave the writers tried to give every sort of um, recognition to the legend. Obviously, he's a legend because without him, the entire money market or the stock market, whatever you call it, wouldn't have come into the picture, and SEBI wouldn't have come into the picture. So yes, I think the reality was shown in such a nice way through a web series, proper financial literacy, I would say.
It's really amazing that you mentioned this because when Abhishek Bachchan did the movie called Big Bull, it was little less than 6 in the IMDb. But this, you rightly pointed out, I think 9.2 in the IMDb, which just says it's crazy. In fact, the next scam series, which is Scam 2003, that was also not that big. I would say 7.9 only in the IMDb. Now, here's my thought. Here's my question then for you, Shushmit. This is based on the book that is written by Sucheta Dalal, the character that you can see over here. So, uh, and there are such books written. There are such movies also made. In fact, I also recollect this movie called as The Accidental Prime Minister, in 2019 movie where Anupam Kher was the the played the role of prime minister, and then our Rahman Dakat played the role of the this thing. I'm not sure whether you watched that movie or not. Very inspiring movie. Do you feel that such TV series should come more often? Of course, Sony Live are experts in doing that. They've released Rocketry, and then the recently the Freedom at Midnight nice series as well. So as an individual, you mentioned this was like a masterclass on personal finance. Likewise, these TV series, do you think Sony Live should be making more of them?
Yes, I think especially if you can, if you want to spread an awareness, if you want to bring something up to the society, I think what a what a better way to do it if you're doing it like this. I feel this is something which is very important. Coming up with web series which actually creates a value, which actually can bring in a lot of knowledge, a lot of things will come in. So I feel that is something which is very important. So yes,
And
thank
finally, you have the whole logic of the next scam that is coming out is Subrata Roy's scam, and we will be eagerly waiting for it because he's a Bengali. And what are your thoughts on that upcoming scam series?
So I'm waiting for the scam series. If it is shown the level it is, it has been shown over here because this is something which we all wait for.
So, crazy series, crazy experience. I think it just goes to show how big of a quality Indian TV series and everything has been coming up. So great experience as well. If you haven't watched it, please do check it out. It's going to be a crazy one. We were not sure what we will have to record in the midweek video, but we got a very nice topic. Shushmit, would you like to leave us with a few dialogues from the scam, whatever it is that you remember? I mean, I gave the risk to his scam.
So although I don't know whether I'm right saying it rightly or not, but like you mentioned, मैं सिगरेट नहीं खाता पीता, बट मैं लाइटर जरूर रखता हूँ जलाने के लिए.
So I remember a few one where he says, "पैसा कमाया नहीं जाता, बनाया जाता है." Okay, that's also there. And yeah, there are some very interesting dialogues also that uh, uh, क्या नाम था, हाँ नहीं मैडम है. uh, no, this is I think that Abdul Karim Telgi dialogue. No, I don't want to mess up anything this thing, but yeah, I think you got the point. Yes. And I think the right background also supports. Thank you so much, Ashit, for tuning into today's episode. In the weekend we have the Arsenal game coming in. We have India playing the third one day international. There's a lot of things that's going to happen, and you'll keep getting all the updates from us. Thank you so much, Ashit.
Thank you so much.